One man stood at the center of the British Empire's greatest turning point. He was a war hero, a royal relative, and the last man to rule British India. But decades later, his life ended in a devastating explosion that shocked the entire world. This is the extraordinary story of Lord Louis Mountbatten. Lord Louis Mountbatten was born on June 25, 1900, into one of Britain's most influential royal families. As the great-grandson of Queen Victoria and the uncle of King Charles III through family ties, Mountbatten was closely connected to the British monarchy from an early age. But rather than relying only on his royal status, he chose a career in the Royal Navy. During World War II, Mountbatten quickly became known as a bold and determined military commander. He led Allied operations in Southeast Asia, where his leadership helped coordinate the fight against Japanese forces. His success during the war earned him respect across Britain and among Allied nations. However, the role that made him famous around the world came in 1947, when he was appointed the last Viceroy of British India. Britain had ruled India for nearly 200 years, but growing demands for independence meant the empire was coming to an end. Mountbatten was given one of the most difficult missions in British history:
to oversee India's transition to independence. Working with leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he supervised the creation of two new nations, India and Pakistan. Unfortunately, the partition triggered one of the largest mass migrations in history. Millions of people crossed the new borders, and widespread violence claimed hundreds of thousands of lives. Although Mountbatten believed he was acting quickly to avoid a larger civil war, historians still debate whether the partition could have been handled differently. After returning to Britain, Mountbatten continued serving the royal family. He later became the chief of the defense staff, the highest-ranking military officer in the United Kingdom. He also developed a close relationship with the young Prince Charles, offering advice and guidance that influenced the future king for many years. But on August 27, 1979, tragedy struck. While spending a holiday in Ireland, Mountbatten went fishing aboard his boat, the Shadow 5. Hidden beneath the boat was a bomb planted by the Provisional Irish Republican Army, also known as the IRA. Moments after leaving the harbor, the bomb exploded, destroying the boat. Mountbatten, along with several members of his family and crew, was killed instantly. He was 79 years old. The assassination shocked Britain and became one of the most significant attacks during the conflict known as the Troubles. Today, Lord Louis Mountbatten remains one of the most controversial and influential figures in modern British history. To some, he was a skilled military leader and loyal servant of the crown. To others, his role in the partition of India remains deeply debated. But there is no doubt that his decisions changed the course of history forever. History remembers Lord Mountbatten as the man who witnessed the end of an empire and the beginning of two nations. Whether admired or criticized, his legacy continues to shape discussions about Britain's royal family